Dragons enter Battlegrounds 16.4 patch notes. Basically, a bunch of new heroes and new minions are on their way to Battlegrounds.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
Also, by watching streams on Twitch in the Hearthstone section, you'll get free Descent to Dragons packs for the next 3 days, it looks like. For 3 hours, you get one pack, and if you watch 6 hours, you get another one. So a couple free packs just for watching on Twitch. Come hang out, etc. More celebrations are in order as Hearthstone is turning 6. New Tavern Brawls, Legendary Quest line, etc. Between March 4th and March 17th, you can get some more free packs, which is awesome. A new Mega Pack bundle. A class-specific pack. 5 mage packs containing strictly mage class cards from Year of the Dragon. That's pretty insane. $10 for that one. That's cool. And you can get Khadgar's back. From February 26th to March 4th, you can buy Khadgar and get a exclusive card back, it looks like, which is cool. Maybe that's his old one. I don't know how that works. But the meat of this is the new Battlegrounds stuff. Galakron with a new hero power. Replace a minion in Bob's Tavern with a minion from a higher tavern tier. This is pretty cool because you can like freeze a tier 2 minion and then upgrade it to tier 3 and then upgrade it to tier 4 and then upgrade it to tier 5 and push a minion all the way to tier 6. It's really nice. I got to play these a little early in case you're curious. Deathwing, all minions have +3 attack. This can be really cool with like Divine Shields to help you take trades better or to make tokens trade up. That's pretty neat. Ysera, refresh and add a dragon to Bob's Tavern, so a more consistent way to get dragons if you're going for a dragon build, but ultimately still a little bit specific and limited. It's a bit of a niche style hero power. Nozdormu, your first refresh each turn costs 0, so just a little bit of economy bonus here if you're going to be rolling a lot. This one helps save you some gold. Malagos, replace a minion with a random one of the same tavern tier. This can work on both your minions already on your field and minions in the tavern. So you can like take an Alley Cat token and upgrade it into a normal 1-drop, rolling it into something better per chance, right? If you don't like what it is or you're just trying to get token value and it only 0 gold, that's kind of cool. Plus you can, if there's a tier 5 you're looking for and there's a tier 5 in the tavern but it's the wrong one, you need Bran, you can try to roll that tier 5 into a Bran, for instance, to increase the odds of finding that, essentially. And then we've got Alex Draza. After you upgrade Bob's Tavern to Tavern tier 5, discover 2 dragons. This can be pretty cool. So you can get some really high power swingy stuff at tier 5. And then Reno is going to be rich. Make a friendly minion golden once per game. When you play said minion, it's not going to give you like the golden bonus of discovering a new card. It'll just kind of turn itself into a gold card. But you can still make some really powerful plays with things like a golden Bran. If you find one kind of centerpiece card, you can start to scale really, really hard off of this one quite nicely, like an early Bran or early Lightfang, for instance. And then we've got new minions, of course, dragons. Dragon Spawn Lieutenant is a tier 1, 2, 3 taunt, just a good start body. It's going to take good trades. Red Whelp is really, really strong early build around for dragons. It's going to deal 1 damage per friendly dragon to 1 random enemy minion. So, it can get up to like 7 damage because it counts itself. At the start of a fight, can just like snipe stuff, which is really cool. Glyph Guardian, whenever this attacks, double its attack. So it's kind of a 4/4 as long as it gets to attack early in a fight. And I've seen this thing scale up pretty hard. If you can get any kind of health on it at all, it can go nuts. Steward of Time, also tier 2. When you sell this minion, give all minions in Bob's Tavern +1/+1. I found this hard to use when I played it at the summit. But, I mean, theoretically, you can kind of buy this early just to get a 2/4 body and then sell it for some upside on things you buy. Wax Rider Togwaggle was completely insanely OP when I played. He scales really hard. Whenever a friendly dragon kills an enemy, he gains +2/+2. That's on defense as well as offense. So if it kills something while being attacked, he still gets buffed up a ton and can carry dragon builds. Unstable Ghoul coming to Battlegrounds. This is a great counter to any kind of Divine Shield composition, even if you're not Nefarian, which will really reduce the impact of mechs, I think. Bronze Warden, sleepy good, I think, for tier 3. It's only a 2/1, but the Divine Shield and Reborn means it's just going to keep hitting and hitting and hitting, especially if you can start buffing it or, other sort of shenanigans and synergies. Hangri Dragon is a tier 3 4/4. At the start of your turn, gain +2/+2 if you won the last combat. So this can scale really well if you're ahead early, which is a kind of scary thing, but can also fall behind and be pretty bad if you don't win. Dragonid Enforcer, after friendly minion loses Divine Shield, gain +2/+2. So this is really, really good with Bronze Warden rank because this thing gets Divine Shield twice all on its own, and this starts to scale really, really well, plus a good base stat line. Herald of Flames, tier 4. It's a 5/4 overkill, deal 3 damage to the leftmost enemy minion, which may not sound like much, but remember that can also overkill. So you can like wipe out an entire board of tokens that start summoning, right? You kill something that generates tokens, you kill the 1/1, it overkills, you kill the 1/1, it overkills, you kill the 1/1, and it starts this crazy chain if you time it and position it well. Cobalt Scalebane, you all know, but a nice body and buffs. Murazond, add a minion from your opponent's last warband to your hand. Warband is like their board, right? So if you fought something really cool and you want to steal one of their dragons, or not steal it, but copy one of their dragons, you could buy a Murazond and potentially get something pretty nice. Twilight Emissary, taunt, give a friendly dragon +3/+3. Just a big body and a nice taunt and buff to add to dragon strength. Razorgore, at the end of your turn, gain +1/+1 for each dragon you have. This can scale pretty crazy, particularly with a golden version late in the game. Holy Mackerel, fantastic name. After another friendly minion loses Divine Shield, gain Divine Shield. Now, I don't think this minion's that powerful, because if you already got like Murloc Divine Shield stuff going on, Holy Mackerel, I don't know how much he adds to it. If you have like Mech Divine Shields, you're kind of giving up a spot, and getting him to attack multiple times, or if you give him taunt, maybe things can get kind of crazy, but beyond that, I think he's a little bit too situational. Imp Mama, a new Warlock card. Whenever this minion takes damage, summon a random demon and give it taunt, which if you can get a lot of health on this, you could imagine some crazy like soul juggler kind of plays with Imp Mama. Calico's Arcane Aspect. After you play a minion with Battlecry, give your dragons +1/+1. So basically doubling down on all kind of Battlecry buff synergies, really starting to scale your board hard. And then Nadina the Red, tier 6/7/4 Death Rattle, give your dragons Divine Shield. So you can imagine putting this at the start of a fight with some big dragons is actually insane. We've got our good friend here, George, getting a buff, going to 3 gold, which is really, really nice. We're getting Mama Bear buffed back up to 5/5, and Sneed's getting buffed by going to tier 5, which is pretty cool. Also, generally, Tavern tier 6 has been slightly reduced in gold cost, so you can get there a tad faster. Putricide has been removed, and a lot of minions have been removed, particularly a lot of mechs, Shielded Minibot, Annoyotron, Psychotron, Piloted Sky Golem, some other random stuff that would help. Tyrion a lot is getting nerfed, so Tyrion kind of sideways nerf with Festered Hulk, Boogie Monster, those sort of things going away. Also, just some bug fixes, arena rotation, and that's it. Pretty fantastic. A lot of cool stuff for Battlegrounds. So we're going to be putting out some Battlegrounds content over the next, week or two. We'll be playing a lot on stream and putting some videos out, but not only exclusively Battlegrounds, so don't worry. That said, let's get into it.
Step aside.